3 Russian soldiers sat beneath a tree, believing they were safe. They weren't. Within seconds, an FPV drone from Ukraine's 63rd Mechanized Brigade locked on and struck. Across thousands of kilometers of front line, Russian soldiers again found themselves isolated, easy prey for FP5 and loitering drones. Moscow's command continues sending men without proper support, turning them into targets instead of fighters. Many have outdated or broken weapons, highlighting the ongoing logistical collapse within their ranks. To our loyal viewers, your likes and comments mean a great deal. They motivate us to keep bringing you these reports from the heart of the war. A Ukrainian FPV drone then detected a fast-moving Russian tank. The crew tried to evade but couldn't. The first strike engulfed the tank in flames. A second tank nearby met the same fate. Next, a vehicle abandoned by retreating Russian troops was hit, followed by a Bukhanka van and an MTLB armored carrier. One after another, transport and artillery systems were destroyed, leaving Russian forces without movement, communication, or coordination. In the grasslands, a lone camouflaged soldier crawled forward. Once identified, a drone descended and neutralized him instantly. Meanwhile, Signum Battalion pilots from the 53rd Mechanized Brigade tracked a Russian TOS-1A Solensepyok heavy flamethrower system. The vehicle had just deployed when aerial scouts marked it. As the crew attempted to escape, Ukrainian FPV drones struck. The hit triggered secondary detonations, igniting the TOS-1A's own rockets. The explosion obliterated the position. A perfect ambush, timing, precision, and teamwork, turning the enemy's weapon against itself. In Andriivka, the sky never forgets. Ukraine's drones always finish the mission. Stay with us for more reports, and remember to subscribe for continuous coverage from the front lines. A Russian soldier was cautiously crossing contested land, unaware he had entered the range of a Ukrainian FPV drone waiting silently above. The pilot followed each movement with patience, observing every hesitation and step. Then, with a single command, the drone surged forward. A flash, an explosion, and then silence. In this war, stillness can be deadly. And Ukrainian drones strike from the shadows. Ukrainian FPV units continue preventing Russian forces from regrouping on the Pokrovsk front. On October 20th, 2025, a solitary Russian soldier was seen advancing carefully through the Andriivka region. Ukrainian drone operators monitored his every step in real time, observing as he slipped inside a deserted structure. Moments later, an FPV drone took off, locked onto the target, and delivered a precision strike. The blast tore through the building, scattering debris and dust high into the air. Miraculously, the soldier survived. Stunned and disoriented, he sprinted toward nearby barracks, but his escape didn't last long. Ukrainian operators swiftly adjusted their coordinates and launched a second strike. This time, the drone carried a payload built specifically for neutralizing enemy personnel. The impact was swift, direct, and final. The man who survived once would not survive again. In another sector, the pilots of the Merchuki Brigade highlighted the poor training among Russian units in the Vovchansk direction. Footage shared by Ukraine's 16th Army Corps showed the results of an exercise. Not a single Russian soldier passed. According to Ukrainian troops, enemy infantry in this area often lacks basic skills. They move slowly, shoot inaccurately, and can't even handle vehicles properly. "They move like sleepy flies," one operator remarked. Many failed the test entirely, permanently. In dramatic new footage, two Russian soldiers, one on an AT-5, another on a motorcycle, raced through open terrain, unaware they were being hunted. Within seconds, Ukrainian FPV drones locked onto their signatures and struck with precision. Both were eliminated before realizing what was coming. One clip from Kreminna, Luhansk Oblast, shows Ukraine's 53rd Brigade spotting a Russian fuel truck creeping through a mined road. Through fog, a fiber-optic-guided FPV drone flew in and pierced the net before striking the truck's fuel tank. A massive explosion followed. Footage released by Ukraine's security service showed Russian troops abandoning their AT-5 under drone fire. A small vehicle tried to push forward but was hit moments later. According to Ukraine's Special Forces Command, such daily precision strikes have destroyed hundreds of Russian assets. 12 tanks, 37 APCs, 72 artillery systems, 26 air defenses, 8 EW units, nearly 600 vehicles, and over 1,000 fortified positions in just 2 weeks. Recently, footage emerged showing how both sides are using fishing nets as protection from FPV drones. Along several front sectors, these nets now guard critical roads and supply lines. On the outskirts of Mirhorod, Ukrainian combat engineers pressed forward, systematically dismantling enemy fortifications. Each charge was calculated, every trench cleared with precision. Above them, bomber units executed strikes with flawless timing. It was another display of coordination and skill by the 38th Independent Marine Brigade, named after Hetman Petro Sahaidatny. Their legacy lives not in books, but in the smoke, the soil, and the silence left after impact.